routes start disappearing on Sunday, the 21st of June, 2026. So the first bus route is the M91, which currently runs from Parramatta to Bankstown. It will get destroyed and replaced by two new routes, the 910, which will run to Bankstown from Parramatta, and the 950, which will run from Bankstown to Hurstville. So, about the 523, this is currently, well, I'm filming this on Friday, the 19th of June. There's two 550s in a row, double-decker. So there are currently only two metro bus routes left in Sydney. M90 from Burwood to Liverpool and the M91 from Parramatta to Hurstville. Now, after this change, it will mean that metro bus routes will no longer exist and that will only be one singular metro bus route left, which would be the M90. A lot of these changes are happening at Parramatta, so that's why I chose here. So, another change is that Route 501, which is that bendy you saw at the very beginning, will basically be fully changed. How many 550s are there? So why is this on that Willoughby depot? As well as that, Route 500X will be cut. And the 501 will be there to replace it. So Route 500X currently runs express from West Ryde to the city. And after this change, Route 500X will run... Well, Route 500X won't exist anymore. So after this change, Route 501 will run from West Ryde to the city instead. And it will be all stops instead of express with the current 500X. Well, very old bus here. It's free to Rouse Hill. No, 806 to Greystanes. As long as a T80 to Bonnie Rig. 500X being gone, Route 52 will come in to replace it, running from Parramatta to the city with limited stops. Basically bringing back the old Metro bus route M52, which is discontinued in the early 2020s for the government's general plan of getting rid of Metro bus routes due to the confusion with the Metro. My opinion, it was kind of a bad idea, but with the private operators operating nowadays, it wouldn't really be possible. Like, who on earth would even operate the M40 from Chatswood to Bondi? Oh, K280 UV. And a B7 hourly. 802 over there. Quite rare bus, this one. B7 hourly CB60. This is a K94 UB with an updated destination screen, and that's a B8 ROA 601. So Route 52 around 24 hours a day, every 10 minutes during peak hour, 15 and other times. Honestly, I think most of these people are just waiting for the 665 to Rouse Hill. Another B7 hourly. Some more changes are routes 546, 524, 523, 545 and 521. They will all get an updated frequency to match with the changes. I don't really remember what influences these changes as well. But another thing to talk about, the K-sets. I was originally planning to go see the K-set today on this Friday, but I couldn't. You know why? Well, maybe it's because the K-sets just got retired. And yep, you heard me right. So apparently, everyone's been talking about the K-sets have just suddenly been retired on Monday the 13th. So, Transit System CB60 and 545 to Macquarie Park. 30 for June. Sydney trains very suddenly sent out an announcement to stop any case at runs from being on the timetable. This is due to all the vandalism and SJs breaking into cabs that's happening recently all over the K-sets. So suddenly on that day, they basically got retired. I don't know if they got fully retired. There's some news they might come back in July, but I'm not too sure. It's really sad. K-sets really were iconic. I really hope they do come back, although there's a good chance they just don't. Up there's a 663. L94 UV triaxle and a 550 Mercedes OC 500 LE custom purchase CV6 Evo 2 body with Metro bus livery 2176 ST. Oh my god, it's chaos on that phone. Looks like everyone's trying to cram onto the 66. Looks like everyone's just trying to cram onto the 66 feet because it has Rouse Hill in the disco. I'm pretty sure I've just covered all of the interesting news there is for the buses. So, with the M91 routes being split up, M90 being the only Metro bus route left, 500X getting replaced by the 501 getting replaced by the new Route 52, and that should be about it. Oh my god, yes, finally the crowd gets what it needs. Although I will say that the M91 needed a desperate upgrade anyway. The last services are like at something like 7 p.m. Yeah, the very last service, 7 p.m. And hopefully these newer buses have a longer operating time. Seems like the 665 is blocking the way for this 523. Is finally gonna move out of the way, and a massive wave of buses are gonna come rocketing through. Well, not rocketing, they're pretty slow actually. Oh, and the 524. This bus is very packed. Oh, 523, a 550. A 549, a not in service, a 604, and a not in service, and a T80, a T80 with the bunny rig, Parramatta bus, another bus. Oh my god, so many buses. Time for absolute madness. I'm going to 663. It's a bendy. Oh my god. How are these buses just not moving? And a 546. I will now attempt to cross the road again. Alright, surprisingly easier than I expected. Still a massive overload of buses down there though. Or busway CB80. Karma. Yeah, 549 Epping. It's actually the bus that I took coming here. It was on a 524. Still chaos though. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. Quite a long one, but got the info. A lot of train spotting. I think I'll see you next time. Bye bye. One last bus, 665. Alright, see you next time. Bye.